Hey guys, it's Dave from DD Drums. Welcome to this lesson on how to play Proud Mary on drums. Now this is the Tina Turner version, all right? So we're gonna go through all the drum parts in today's lesson. And be sure to get a copy of the transcription from the description section below. It basically just covers all the parts we do in today's lesson, all right? It'll just be helpful for learning all the individual parts so you know them and you can practice them, all right? Awesome, guys. So let's get into the lesson. Now, we'll start with the very starting point where you just got the hi-hat playing the eighth notes on the hat. It's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, although it's just playing standard eighth notes, be sure to kind of play the 2 and the 4 with the shoulder of the stick, all right? And you play it a bit louder like this. And also the intro is about 92 beats per minute. So if you want to practice on the metronome, go ahead. But that's the sound you want to get. Now there's one little variation that happens, and that is on the 4 and. Just now and then it opens up the hats. Okay, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 3 and 4 and. 3, 4 and. All right, so just every now and then that happens. Not every single bar, just every now and then. Yeah, I did a drum cover of this song, and if you want to check it out, you can. I'll put a link down below. However, I'll just say that I pretty much made up my own drum parts. So sometimes you don't have to learn the exact parts to play it, but if you want to be like authentic like the actual drummer, then yeah, best to learn it this way. However, I like to sometimes be creative and just do my own thing. All right, so the flam, just before it plays the really fast part, there's this boom on the snare. It's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, just playing a flam on the snare like that. So both hands playing together, pretty loud, okay, on the count 4. And then it goes into the intro on the drums, okay, like the intro to the fast section, which is just playing the floor tom as the main thing. Instead of the hi-hat playing the rock beat, it's playing the floor tom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, so what's happening there is you're playing the floor tom, but you're also playing the bass drum on the 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Then add the snare into the 4. And then, as you can hear, this song has a lot of fills, okay? There's a fill that happens which goes. So the first part is going. Okay, that's the first half the bar. And then you've got the, so that's going, okay? Now if you just got the one crash, just doing it there would be, okay? But try and put a bass drum on the 3 and the 4 like this. And that kind of comes out of the beat there. It comes out of the floor tom beat. So down. And then you've got the main beat, right, which is just playing the hats. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that beat happens probably for about 90% of the song as far as the fast section goes. All right, we've got fill number 2, which is going like this. Now, if I slow that one down, you got. So the 1 and 2 and 3 end is very basic. It's just going bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare. But when you're playing the snare, you're playing like more of an accent and swishy open hats kind of thing like this. Like that, and then 4-ender is just going to be. Okay, now remember, 170 beats per minute, this happens pretty quick. So just try it slowly like this. Then you've got this main variation which happens sometimes, okay? So basically the same as what we've just been doing, but you're opening the hats on the end like this. On the 4-and, you're going to open up the hats and then close them back on the 1. Played faster. Okay, and now we've got the fill number 3 we're going to go through. This fill's pretty basic, but you're just going 1 and 2 and in the beat part, and the fill you're going. Okay, so 3-ender on the snare, 4-ender on the first tom, but played pretty quick. No, that's quite a common fill in drumming, but such a nice fill too. But slow down would be more like this. Okay, definitely practice that one slow and build your way up. Now, one more thing before we get into the accent part, which I know you're all waiting for. Another variation that sometimes hear in the song is where there's 2 snares on the 4-ender, okay, which sounds like this. One, two, three, 4. Let's move on. Now, the last part we're going to go through that's really important to know in this song is there is these accents that happen in like the chorus section, okay? So we're going to look at 4 different types of accent parts it does in the song. Okay, the first part, it goes like this. Now, it's like a 4-bar section, okay? Now, the first 2 bars are exactly the same. It's going 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 4, and like this. Okay? It does that twice. Okay, for 2 bars, it's doing that. Once again, if you only have the single crash, just do it there. We'll do the 3rd and 4th bar together, which goes. Bit slower. That's your 3rd and 4th bar of the accent. Now, if you play all the 4 bars together, it would be like this. And accent section number 2 is kind of similar, except the thing that's the same is the 1st and 2nd bar. So that's going to be... Right, that stays the same in this second lot of accents. The part that changes is the accents on the third and fourth bar, which sound like this. So those floor toms kind of happen on the ands, right? They're not on the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, they're on the ands. So it's the whole second lot of accents would sound like this. Basically, the third lot of accents is the same as the first lot of accents, except the fourth bar is different because the fourth bar goes 1, like that. Okay, so once again, 1. So once again, these on the ands, 1. All right, that was the third lot of accents. Now we're going to the last lot, the fourth lot of accents. This is actually the easiest one, okay? So the first and second bar are exactly the same, but the third and fourth bars, that's where they get quite easy, but it sounds really nice too, still, okay? So you got so it's just, those accents end up just being on the snare. Now, it might be slowed down. I'm off memory. I think this slows down on the snare. So kind of like rotundo where it slows down. So once again, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty guys, that's it for our lesson on Proud Mary. Hope you got some value from it. If you did, definitely hit the like button and subscribe for more lessons like this. Be sure to get the transcription from the description section below. And awesome guys, you are awesome. Hope you have a great day. See you next time.